The trigger stayed silent. I was already bleeding, broken from the start. Family and friends took their turns on my heart. A childhood of shadows, of treason and lies. I was a casualty of war in a twisted disguise. Then you stepped into the dark, a phantom in the game, an energetic exchange, a spark without a name. It was sick, it was twisted, a terrifying test, with the weight of the whole world crushing my chest. I was brought to my knees on the cold living room floor, crying in the silence, couldn't fight anymore. You held the power in your hands, the final fade away. I was sitting in that empty house, waiting on my fate, just waiting on the flash, just waiting on the end. I wish you had pulled the trigger 14 years ago. Let the curtain fall, let the final river flow. If you had only taken the shot and ended the game, you could have saved me from a lifetime of the pain. I was ready for the dark, I was begging for the release. I thought the violence of your hands would finally bring me peace, but you froze in the shadows, a hesitant figure. You were the one who couldn't pull the trigger. You spared me that night, you left me to survive. But walking through the aftermath isn't being alive. Every year was a heavy stone added to the pile, dragging my ghosts around, faking a smile. The trauma didn't fade, it just mutated and grew. And in my darkest moments, my mind went back to you, to the mercy that felt like a curse in disguise, to the energetic tether and the tears in my eyes. Then the timeline shifted, the universe spun. 13 years later, under a different sun, our frequencies collided in a crowded, noisy space, and the air got instantly heavy when I looked at your face. 13 years of silence, but the energy bled through. Without a single word spoken, I recognized you, the phantom from the game, the one who knew my pain. And I wish you had pulled the trigger 14 years ago. Let the curtain fall, let the final river flow. If you had only taken the shot and ended the game, you could have saved me from a lifetime of the pain. I was ready for the dark, I was begging for the release. I thought the violence of your hands would finally bring me peace, but you froze in the shadows, a hesitant figure. You were the one who couldn't pull the trigger. 13 years, 13 years until our paths crossed again. I recognized your energy the second you walked in. I used to resent you for leaving me here, for making me live through the aftermath. But looking at you now, I understand. You didn't shoot because you were broken too. I survived, I carried the weight, and I finally found my own way out. The trigger stays silent.